Today we will be starting the next part of this chapter, polynomial. Today it is the zero of a polynomial. What you can see, the first example here is 2x square plus 3x plus 5. What is the variable used for this polynomial? X is the variable for the polynomial. So we can write px or we can write fx, we can write gx, qx, tx, whatever we can write like this. The next example, x square plus 1. The variable used here is x, so we can write as fx. It is same whether we write fx, px or fx, both are same. Polynomial of the variable x or f is also known as the polynomial of variable x. Now here it is y square minus y plus 3. Since y is the variable here, we can write either px or qx or gy, because y is the variable used here. Now the next example, we have taken the polynomial as t square plus 5t plus 2. The variable used here is t. Here also you can see the variable used here is t. So we can write either it is of p of t or g of t or q of t. So we have taken these polynomials. Now let us consider the polynomial px, which is equals to 5x cube minus 2x square plus 3x plus 2. For this polynomial, we will be taking the value of x. Suppose the value of the polynomial here at x is equals to 1. We are taking, suppose the value of the variable x is 1 here. So the value of the polynomial for 1 is written as p of 1, that is equals to 5 into 1 cube. As x value is 1, so we have replaced x by 1. So 5 into 1 cube minus 2 into 1 square plus 3 into 1 plus 2, which is equals to 1 cube is 1. So 5 into 1 is 5 minus 2 into 1 square is 1, that is minus 2. Then 3 into 1 is 3, so plus 3, then plus 2. So now we have the final answer now. It is 5 plus 3 is 8, plus 2 minus 2 will be 0. So we have the value of the polynomial at x is equals to 1 is 8. So p of 1 is equals to 8. Similarly, suppose we take the value of the x value is 0. Suppose here we are taking the value of x is equals to 0. That means we will be replacing x by 0. So p of 0, that is equals to 5 into 0 cube minus 2 into 0 square plus 3 into 0 plus 2. As you know, 5 multiplied 0 cube is 0. So 5 into 0, this becomes 0, this term becomes 0, this term also becomes 0. So we get only 2. So p of 0 is equals to 2. Similarly, the same way, when we take the value of x is equals to minus 1, any negative integer, we can take any value of x. Suppose x value is equals to minus 1. So how much will be the value of the polynomial for x is equals to minus 1? That will be p of minus 1 is equals to 5 into minus 1 cube minus 2 into minus 1 square plus 3 into minus 1 plus 2, which is equals to 5 into minus 1, because minus 1 cube is minus 1. You can see the power of this negative integer is odd, so the value becomes negative. So minus 2 into minus 1 square is 1. So 2 into 1. Then 3 into minus 1 is minus 3. The last term is plus 2. Then we have 5 into minus 1 is minus 5. Then minus 2. Then minus 3 plus 2. This becomes plus 2 minus 2 becomes 0. Minus 5 minus 3 is equals to minus 8. So what we are doing? We are finding out the value of the polynomial at different values of the variable. Let us take one example, that is example 2 of page 32 of NCERT book. Here we have to find the value of the given polynomials at the indicated values of the variables. The values of the variables are already indicated here. The first question is px is equals to 5x square minus 3x plus 7 at x is equals to 1. The value of x, the indicated value of the variable is x is 1. So we will be finding out p of 1 as 1 is the value of x that has been given. So p of 1 is equals to 5 into 1 square minus 3 into 1 plus 7, which becomes 5 minus 3 plus 7. 5 plus 7 is 12, 12 minus 3 is 9. So we are getting p of 1 is equals to 9. Now the next question is qy is equals to 3y cubed minus 4y plus root 11. So you can see here the variable used here is y. So we are writing q of y. We can write p of y also or q of y here, it is given. The indicated value of the variable is given here, y is equals to 2. So we will be substituting the value of y as 2. So q of 2 is equals to 3 into 2 cube minus 4 into 2 plus root 11. How much is 2 cube? 2 cube is 8. So we have the next step now. 3 into 8 minus 4 2s are 8 plus root 11 is equals to 3 8s are 24 minus 8 plus root 11 is equals to 16 plus root 11. So 16 plus root 11 is the value of q of 2. The value of the polynomial for y is equals to 2 is 16 plus root 11. The third example, here it is p of t, as t is the variable here. So it is p of t is equals to 4t to the power 4 plus 5t cube minus t square plus 6 at t is equals to a. So here it is any value a may be any real number. So here it is taken as t as a. So what we will be finding out? We will be finding out the value of the polynomial for a. So p of a is equals to 4 into a to the power 4 plus 5 into a to the power 3 minus a square plus 6. We cannot simplify further, as you can see a is the variable here and a has power 4, here power 3, here power 2. So the value of the polynomial becomes like this. The zero of a polynomial. We have taken some examples and we will see for which value or how we will find out the zero of the polynomial, or we can check whether any value is the zero of the polynomial or not. Now let us consider the polynomial px is equals to x minus 1 at x is equals to 1. So here when we substitute the value of x is 1, we get the value of the polynomial, that is p of 1, which is equals to 1 minus 1 is 0. So what value we are getting here? We are getting the value of the polynomial is 0 for x is equals to 1. So we say 1 is the 0 of the polynomial as p of 1 is equals to 0. P of 1 is equals to 0. So we are saying 1 is the 0 of the polynomial. Here another example. Suppose the polynomial we have taken here is fx, which is equals to x minus 2 at x is equals to 2. Now we will be finding out the value of the polynomial at 2. So we write here f of 2, that is equals to 2 minus 2, which is equals to 0. So as f of 2 is 0, we say that 2 is the 0 of the polynomial. So what we have to notice, we have to see that the value of the polynomial, it becomes 0 for which value of the variable. So that becomes the 0 of the polynomial. Now we have taken example 3 of the NCERT book. We have to check here whether minus 2 and 2 are the zeros of the polynomial x plus 1. So let us take the given polynomial as px, that is equals to x plus 2. So now we will be finding out p of minus 2 and p of 2. Now p of 2 is equals to 2 plus 2, which is equals to 4. Is it 0? The value of the polynomial is not equals to 0. This is not equals to 0. Then so 2 will be the 0 of the polynomial? No. So this is not the 0 of the polynomial. Now we will be taking p of minus 2. How much will be the value of p of minus 2? Minus 2 plus 2 is equals to 0. So what do we notice here? So for the second value, that is p of minus 2 is equals to 0. So minus 2 is a 0 of the given polynomial, but not 2. So 2 is not the 0 of the polynomial, but minus 2 is the 0 of the polynomial, as p of minus 2 becomes 0.